But I don't believe that shit. Not anymore. But I remember being a child with my mama, and her niggas would do her wrong. My mama would sing that same old song. Sometimes she would sing it with tears in her eyes. Sometimes she would sing it after a sigh. Niggas and flies, niggas and flies, niggas and flies. Now I never asked her what she meant, but I always wondered why my mama would compare a nigga to a nasty little fly. For years and years I wondered, what the hell was she talking about? It took me to go to prison to finally find out. See, the time to sit and think on what led me to the cell, it was all them things that made me a nigga that put me in living hell. See, flies are hypnotized by shit. They love it. But the difference between niggas and flies is, flies only like shit that stinks. Niggas like all kinds of shit. Now I'm gonna tell you what kind, just give me a second to think. Niggas like shiny shit. Niggas like expensive shit. Niggas like fast shit. Niggas like cool shit. Then you got niggas at different places that use different words for the shit to put smiles on their faces. New York niggas call it fat shit. Philly niggas call it hot shit. DC niggas call it tight shit. Down there, the Southern Ebonical grammar is what they use to spit, so the things they don't like, they call Bama shit. Where I come from, if a nigga don't like something, it's called fuck shit or bullshit or nut shit. And if a nigga do something to you, and you ain't willing to stab him, kick him, stomp him, or kill him, it's called faggot shit, or punk shit, or pussy shit, or bitch shit. See, the penitentiary taught me a whole lot about shit, but the thing at the #1 spot is this. It's all dumb shit, because ignorant shit is nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit. Another thing I learned from jail is that it ain't only the brothers. Niggas come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. You got white niggas, black niggas, skinny niggas and fat niggas, short niggas and tall niggas. Ignorance makes them all niggas. Now, to remain a nigga takes a whole lot of bravery, because being one makes you a prime candidate for modern day slavery. See, the government plays a part in creating niggas, even though they are really hating niggas. Don't get it twisted. It's all part of that game. Called how many niggas can we call by number instead of name. The government's new laws ain't hard to figure. They're designed to make it illegal to be a nigga. Woo! That's the game's rules. The tools they use are lack of books in nigga schools, welfare and free health care to create dependent fools. America, the United Gates, are nigga warehouses, and they need niggas to fill them up. Prisons, the United Gates, are nigga warehouses, and they need niggas to fill them up. But what bothers me is, a nigga act like if you a nigga, that you should be proud. That you should stand on the roof and yell it out loud. But why should one be proud of being a nigga? Because you sell drugs to your brothers? $300 more second. $100 more. For my light bill, for my water bill, for my cable bill. For niggas, these problems is a heavyweight. Because niggas ain't got that priority straight. Ain't got food for the house, but got a fresh pack of $10 cigarettes. And a nigga wouldn't be complete without a nigga. See, niggas watch TV instead of watching her kids. Her answers to a math problem is, get your ass in the bed. Tell her to get a job and she'll get very upset, enjoying the luxuries of her welfare check. More and more kids mean more and more money, but her children still go to school looking bummy. The food stamps buy choke sandwiches. The rest is traded for cash so she can buy some tight jeans and show off her ass. Where you go, huh? One of your niggas? You killed somebody's son to get your hair done. The other one sold crack to somebody's mother. Why'd he do that? To put that $800 Sherlin coat on your back. Bring that to a nigga's attention, and she'll feel bad, but use a song for a front and say, you got to use what you got to get what you want. What you want? Well, what I don't want is to be a nigga anymore. But But from a nigga to a black man, it's like fighting. Woo! See, happy to be. Instead of niggas, baby mama should have said niggas and crabs. See? Because every time I try to get out the barrel, a nigga always reaches out and grabs me. And tries to pull me back.
Say what?
But you can take that leg, nigga, because I ain't having that. See, I've learned that being a man come with paying a price. So the leg you use to pull me back be the leg I sacrifice. I want to be a black man, not a nigga man. Understand? Why? Because nigga men cause misery, while black men make history. And nigga men always got excuses for why they put their necks in nooses. Black men stand up like kings. A nigga fall for anything. That's why I'm taking a stand. I ain't a nigga no more. I'm a strong black man.
OG Law.
I'm a wise black man.
OG Law.
I'm a focused black man with no apologies. Understand, niggas?
Alright. That's law, that's law, that's law. Alright, Rick, I'll give him something real quick. I ain't no spoken.
But I don't. Belts.
From the slums of my soul, mental wasteland, my mama gave birth and she don't understand why I hate myself and all other kids. My sister on the corner popping perks and doing bids. My youngins getting shot and flipping all they lids. The black ice is on the corner and that's where we slid. My man Rick Ross got airplane glasses and 5-0 is on the corner and they whooping our asses. No respect do we get for our kids in the school. I'm a plantation slave spook that's set by the door and I make it cool. I sit at the foot of the oppressor and I steal his technology. My man Red Pill Rescue put me on to astrology and numerology and psychology. At Black and Nobel where we learn the knowledge and the skills is what we burn like fire. The devil is an oppressor and an MFing liar. I have his brain spinning like the rims on a Cadillac tire on a truck on an Escalade down south in 02. The spoken word is over. OG is through. Hey.
2006, I became the dean of Hard Knocks University, and I began to wear the suit as my uniform.
Daily.
As daily, and we wore this
for years.
And it's my mom told me about you, bro. I ain't even know you. My mom told me about you on some real stuff. My mom said, she said, listen, I'm a poet, I'm a painter, I do stand-up comedy, I do rap. You know what I'm saying? And my mom, she said, well, why don't you, I swear to God, my brother's a fashion designer. Hakeem know him, A-Strat, and that's the stuff back there.
Yes, sir.
So listen, my mom said, it's a brother out here you need to hook up with, because I did 20 years upstate, straight, no parole. First 10 years, RHU in the whole lockdown, grind up by the officers, white, they ain't even care. But the thing about it is that my mom was like, there's a guy out here that wears this orange jumpsuit, and, you know, he wears it as a symbol to represent where he came from and how he don't never want to forget where he came from and his position of progress from that point on out and further. I mean, that's how I get it. I don't know if that's correct, but my mom was telling me about you. And she's like, yo, you should get with that brother and link up because, you know, me and my brother, we network and link up with people all over the city. So I'm just appreciative to be in your presence tonight, brother. So, you know, go ahead, continue what you say.
Yes, sir. OG Law, can I please say something?
Sure.
I know this man. Everybody know me know I walk my dog. Every morning when I used to walk my dogs, when he set up at Tustin, he was there 24 hours a day. From Tustin to Haddington, to North Philly to South Philly to Southwest, this man represent the best in revolutionary black struggle. And I tell you like I tell the young boys, I would hate you if I could, but I can't.
It's all love. Fight hate with love.
That's right.
Come on, man. I know y'all be touching me and all that. I'm supposed to be all hard.
It's all right to cry. It's all right.
Was, first of all, like I was showing gratitude to Hop for always being there. When I say always being there, when you will go to jail more for fighting for black children than you will go for selling crack or cocaine. That's been my experience. And every time I went to prison, and I thought I was alone, and everybody forgot me. How could I was out there riding for the cause, and then I would receive a book with a stamp, Black and No Bell on it. Ain't had no money. Nobody ain't ordered nothing. So I knew Hop was sitting there wrapping a package like, yo, you know G-Lo out there, man, we got to send him something. I'd be sitting there bored to death because when I go to jail, they grind me up. Because they love getting a guy like me in there. And then the book would come under the door. And I would be able to escape the walls of prison through the pages of the books that came from Black Nobel, ErieAv.com. You can download the new application. And you could download the new application because this brother deserves a plug in front of the world. Because he do his thing for the world. Never had a grant, none of that. Just finally became Black and Nobel Institute, even though he already been a principal in our School of Hard Knocks. Right here, planted on Broad and Erie, where 30 to 50,000 people come through here every day. He done dealt with the death of his own children and still came to work to help other people's children while his child was just, he didn't take time to grieve. This is who we dealing with. So, I had Alabama State University where I could donate this. I spoke behind Dr. King pulpit in Montgomery. I could take this down to many places in Atlanta and places I've been where people respect the work that I do. But I was like, where's the best place? Excuse me, I got cold. To put the jail cell, because this year, I want y'all to dig this. I did 7 to 15 years. I did 7 years straight. When I left prison, God told me to take the jail suit and put it in the back of my TV and go out there and bring jail to the street before the kids got to find out for themselves. We have many examples of the young people. Talk about evidence-based program, go look at Brandon Jones.
Yes.
Talk about evidence-based, go look at Samad Starks. These are men who changed their lives. Jukes Money.
Express yourself.
Express yourself. All this came from a seed that we planted in North Philadelphia.
Yeah, hold on. Marada Black said he
took 7 years of that initiative.
7 years.
I was a client.
I co-wrote the Philadelphia ceasefire grant. We put Samad Starks in position, and this is how I want you to understand how it's supposed to work. I passed the ball to Samad. Samad passed the ball to him. You know what that means? You like my grandson. Come here, boy, I love you. Boy. You understand? Each one, teach one, reach one. Now watch this. I'm talking about WON. So when you win, you teach somebody else how to win. This is how we implemented the underground economic stimulus program. Because we started with Mesquite making T-shirts. We were selling them right here. But you know what we did? We went in the hood and took all the T-shirt presses over there from D and Erie, right where they store the black people at, like canned goods. They also got your T-shirt press equipment, and we flooded the city with T-shirt equipment and taught the young people how to make their own clothes. So every time you see a little clothing line pop up, just remember that we took the knowledge of how to manufacture goods right here in Philadelphia. That's what they should have, made in Philadelphia or made on Broad and Erie, because he manufactures clothing right here. And watch this, while everybody else is scared to share, this man got 4 or 5 different businesses that would be competitors, where he would have to spend half of his resources to try to outdo his competitors, but he learned the trick of making his competitors his partners.
Don't expose
and now he don't have to do.
Don't expose it. Don't let the trick be done.
Don't
let him get the game.
Right. So
they got to earn that. They got to earn it.
What I'm really trying to show you is the most successful programs in a city are not being respected nor revealed. If you want to know how to keep young people working between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., which are the most dangerous hours on the street, why don't you come down to Black and Nobel on any given day, and you'll see young people working instead of having idle time, which is the devil's workshop. So anyway, yes, it's my celebration. Yes, it's my anniversary. But honestly, if you look at the pictures from day one, I could not do it without him. He talked about how I introduced him to Golden Girl and I did this. He had something to be introduced. See, if you got your boat ready, then you can get in the water when it's time to take off. His boats is always ready. He's always ready to leave. I remember one time I had about 50 cases of water, but I couldn't make it to Michigan. And I was trying to figure out what to do with the water. And Hakeem pulled up with his van with a U-Haul truck attached to the back. G-Law came to get the water, man. I put the water in the back. It was about 6 o'clock in the morning. And all I could do was cry as I watched the water dry down the street.
You wanted to go. You said,
I wanted to go so bad to help the people, but I had to stay and help myself. But we did get 50 cases of water.
Oh, yeah.
And it got delivered because I had somebody to throw a lateral pass to. Because somebody else had their boats ready. So sometimes it ain't about G-Law. It was times where I couldn't go, where Hakeem stepped up. And he took the initiative, and a lot of people, from motivational speakers to rappers to singers, I don't know why he ever complained about rent money when these people have built their careers. This is the Apollo of Philadelphia right now. This is the heartbeat of marketing and promoting if you have an idea. Here is a place where you can go from thought to finish. Black and Nobel, a historical monument, legendary. Don't wait till he's dead to know that they're going to say, you can't tear that building down. Because it's legendary, it's a piece of history. So because I wanted to put this in the museum, this is the most, listen, this is the most important piece of fabric I have ever held in my life. I have more tears on this shoulder probably than any piece of fabric on the country because unfortunately I led a movement that dealt with preventing death. So so many mothers cried right here on this shoulder. For some reason when I hug a woman, I give her my big shoulder.
For some reason though, right?
She cried.
For some reason though, okay.
I'm going to dedicate this, my prison suit. As you can see, it got signatures on it.
I've been knowing you 14 years, and you've been wearing that long.
Yes,
I didn't even know him the other day.
Where would I want to put this at?
That's all I know.
Well, you said you...
Like,
hold on. Ain't you the Black and Nobel Institute now?
yes.
So I'm the Dean of Hard Knocks University now, right? Well, this is the Institute, so we're going to get some glass. We're going to put this in there, frame it, and we're going to have pictures around it that tell our story of the journey. And when you put the 28-day prison and deathbed video out,
That explains what we've been doing on.
If I ain't here, you got the legendary.
Big up the tights. Don't give me all the credit, because for that 28 days of
that's the eyeball
of prison and death fast, big up the tights and Gravity Media. He was doing all the filming and bringing you breakfast and some other things.
Listen, many people want to know why I wear the jail suit. I want you to go back to the 28-day prison and death fast footage from Hakeem. I said ex-convicts is going to come home and lock the streets down. We are the army that's going to fight this war. Guess what? They thought I was joking until Wallow came. They thought I was joking. Caskets dropping. Black men who could use their power to be violent, utilizing creativity to teach our young people how to stay out of prison at early grades. I did 7 years in prison. Now I can say I did 7 years on the street. My time is up.